Hi, everyone. It's Reverend Erin Walter from Your Texas Unitarian Universalist Justice Ministry, and we're so excited. It's February. We made it through January, the longest month of the year, and today the registration link went live for our TXUUJM 2024 statewide gathering. I want to tell you a little bit about it. It's going to be at First Unitarian Church of Dallas this time. We're so excited to create this new ritual and routine where on the even years, we hold our statewide events in a different town or city than Austin, because on the odd years, we're inviting and encouraging as many of you as possible to come to Austin for the Legislative Action Day at the Capitol. But on these even years, it makes sense for us to come to you in different areas of the state. So First Unitarian in Dallas is hosting, and volunteers from around the North Texas area and some from other parts of the state are going to help us put on this wonderful event for y'all so we can come together. In future years, we might come to your area. And so if you're interested in hosting and you're wishing we were coming to your town this year, let's talk about 2026 once we get through planning this one. So we're very excited. This gathering is akin to the one we had in January of 2023. If you recall, we had two statewide gatherings last year, both in Austin, because we were coming back from COVID. We were welcoming a new team. Our organizer, Michelle Venegas Matula, who is based in Central Texas, had just started in January. So we held the event in Austin. We had a great time. There were about 120 people. We had lots of speakers. We had food. We had time together. There were activities. We heard your feedback and our own feedback that we felt as a team, which was that the events moving forward could have fewer speakers and components so that we could have more meaningful time for us to connect with each other, for there to be regional caucuses and interest conversations. So we will have a panel of speakers in the morning, along with updates on our democracy and election work, updates on upcoming programs from TXUUJM, the group photo and the singing that we always love to do, but we're going to focus on one panel discussion. And our theme for this year's statewide gathering is bodily autonomy, safety, and state control. In particular, our North Texas congregations, two of them experienced violence last year. And so it's on our hearts and minds how we keep each other safe in our communities. But bodily autonomy is a topic that covers everything from reproductive justice and abortion access to militarization and issues of abolition, to healthcare and LGBTQ and particularly trans healthcare rights in Texas, and even more than that. So we're going to bring together a panel of folks to take your questions and have a great discussion about what bodily autonomy means, what safety means, what the state's role to play or not play in Texas, and what we can do to live our UU values in regards to all of that. So we'll have a panel, we'll have lunch, and then there'll be some really good spacious time for discussions facilitated and connections together. So we have a virtual option on Zoom and an in-person option at First Unitarian in Dallas. Each of those, the virtual and the in-person, will be capped at about 90 to make room for volunteers and speakers. We have a certain amount of space, but we think that a total of about 200, once we add in our volunteers, is going to be perfect. And we're really excited to see you. So the registration is live and in your newsletter on our website, txuujm.org, on our Facebook. So let's get you registered, whether it's for virtual or in person. It's free. There are add-ons for lunch, for t-shirts. We're expecting a fresh new design for our shirts and stickers and such. So we want you to have those for showing up in the community and representing TXUUJM and your own UU values publicly. There are spots to donate, spots for you or your congregation or your business to sponsor, but we absolutely want everyone to be able to come, so the registration at a baseline is free. This is our chance to come together, be together, bolster our spirits for the work ahead in this election year, and just connect after what would have been a really intense last couple years, especially last year with the grueling legislative session plus 4 special sessions. All right. We also have a lot of programs going on right now. We would love to see more people in the We Cry Justice book group that is reading Trust Women. That book group is meeting monthly now. So you have some time to read and reflect, and then come to the group and discuss. Action Hour is still weekly, as well as Final Friday at lunchtime. We would love to see you in that group. And in the email that's going out right now, you'll also hear from our intern minister, Sarah Burrell-Harrop, who has been doing wonderful work on our communication systems, really leading that project for us, along with other members of the team, so that we can communicate with you in ways that you really want to hear from us. We don't want to barrage you with emails. We know everybody has email and communication fatigue. If I could wish something for all of us, it would be that we get a chance to unplug every day. But we want you to get the information about events or programs that relate to your passions for justice. So there's a link in the news for you to tailor your subscription to your TXUUJM communication around the things that matter to you, so that we can make sure you get those emails. And so then you can trust when you open your email from us that it has the information that you need. So thank you so much for being with us as we move into what's going to be a vibrant 2024, working for democracy. We want to see you March 23rd in Dallas and online. We want to see you in our programs. I'm sure there's things I'm forgetting, but those are the most important things right now. I might see some of you at the Southwest UU Women's Conference this weekend, or at the Rebecca Todd Peters talk in Bryan. There's a lot of really vibrant work going on right now. Stay tuned. There's going to be more coming your way. But again, please register for March 23rd in person or online. And please adjust your settings in our emails so that we can get you involved in the ways you want to be involved. The Texas UU Justice Ministry is you. It's us. It's the UUs of Texas and our justice-seeking friends. And we are in this together. Thanks, everyone. See you soon.